Capricorn, this is a love and relationship reading for you now. Excuse the bedhead and the sunburned face. I'm on vacation and truly in vacation mode, but I wanted to get this out there for you. So the middle of the reading shows me the Eight of Swords, and this talks about trapped and restrictive energy. So maybe some of you are feeling a little bogged down in your current relationship, or there is something that you're wanting to unleash or release and it's very difficult to do so. It may hurt another person, the things that you have to say, and you do want to say something, and what you want to say is very truthful and honest and could be quite blunt, and that's kind of what's stopping you. That's what's blocking you getting out of this Eight of Swords mental bind. There is the Three of Swords over it, and that's saying basically, in order to get out of this bind, a more painful truth may have to be spoken about. A decision will have to be made after this truth is spoken about. Justice card. Now Capricorn, I have just read for your sign for October. I've shuffled very well, and a lot of the same cards are coming up. If you check the most recent reading on my page, it's for you as well, Capricorn, for your October forecast, and a lot of these cards came through. So you might feel there's something resonating in that reading too. But this, for love and relationships, a decision has to be made, and it's weighing on your mind right now. You know that the choices that you have to make around this relationship are going to be really delivering long-lasting consequences for the actions or for the, say, the choices. Sun in Capricorn, Four of Pentacles, Four of Coins here I have. Okay. You're feeling a little bit left out in the cold, I think, Capricorn. Maybe you feel like the person you're dealing with just doesn't have a lot of time for you, or doesn't really have the space to hear you or kind of be with you that much. Not physically, but like emotionally, really. And there's a little bit of a closed off energy with the Four of, oh, here we go, sliding over with the Four of Coins. And also I have Five of Coins at the bottom of the deck. This would be telling me that there's some sort of a closed off energy flow between you. And maybe this has existed for some time now. And in the past position, the Eight of Coins is saying that you have been working through things and you have been working on this relationship. And as it progresses, I see things really turning out in a much more open, and we've got some cups coming through, our emotional suit of the tarot, 10 of Cups, 2 of Cups, just gorgeous energy. Cancerian energy, Piscean energy, romantic, emotional, and in touch with their feelings. The Two of Cups is what's coming up in the near future around this relationship. So I really do see this is always just well, in this deck, we see somebody fleeing a scene, and I don't know if that's what you want to do. I'm inclined to think that you've been working so hard on things that wouldn't necessarily be what you want to do. We'll clear these cards up and look at them now in just a moment together and pull more to clarify. But Two of Cups is saying that there's an opening here for you guys to connect again. Two of Cups is when we want to say yes to the offer that's presented, and do so with an open heart. I like that. Okay, you are sensing now the urgency to do the thing that you've been trying to avoid, okay? You have been trying to avoid speaking about something, and maybe it's just like saying to your person, I feel a little controlled, I feel a little restricted in this relationship. It could just be that. The Knight of Swords is saying, get to it, Capricorn, make some moves now, and don't waste too much time. The time is now to reveal these truths so that the rest of your story together can unfold. It seems like the person you're dealing with, Two of Coins, is weighing up some sort of an important decision themselves, and maybe it's a joint decision, or maybe there's two separate ideas that you guys are running with and making choices around two separate kind of streams or narratives, but I really see that they're equally weighing something up. Basically, two twos in this reading, and the Justice card talks to me all about decision making and weighing up options and kind of discerning what's best for the relationship. All you are hoping for right now is fun, gaiety, spontaneity, like injecting that kind of lightheartedness into the relationship again. I have two little cupids up here too, and this kind of reminds me of this card, the Two of Cups. It's like these little cupids have like designed this to come back together. These little cupids have kind of injected a little bit of spark and romance back into the relationship. The outcome so far before we clear up is great. Two of Cups. It looks like the decision that you make to that you know is going to be a big one, is going to turn out favorably for this relationship in terms of what you want. 10 of Cups is complete happiness and satisfaction, and you have everything you want at this point. So there's a few things that you feel are missing, and it looks like you're going to be able to attain them. Things that could be missing is just maybe a safe space to reveal the truths that are hard to hear and equally hard to express. Let's look at these cards together, Capricorn, and pull some more to clear up these messages. Let's keep going, Capricorn. There is a possibility that the reason you feel trapped in 8 of Swords mentality is something to do with the person you're dealing with. It could be the person that's making you feel trapped. We're going to have to clear it up, but initially that's what I'm sensing, because this person is fleeing the scene in the 2 of Cups, which is unusual, an unusual representation of the 2 of Cups usually. Normally we see the two people coming together in union. So for this reason, I'm sensing that there's something like drawing you away. I think you know that you need to act pretty soon and make a move towards revealing the truth, okay? And it is going to perhaps leave a little bit of a sting or 3 huge daggers through the heart. Let's see. The Justice card and the 2 of Pentacles, I feel like your person's decision is linked to your decision, but for some reason your decision seems more momentous, more giant, or more like more paramount than theirs, but they do seem in some way linked. Okay, so you have been feeling somewhat closed off physically from your person, and you really hope for this to change. You want, it might be a low mood, Capricorn, but you do want to have fun again. And I see the lion here. I see actually quite a phallic symbol on this sun, the representation of Salvador Dali's sun card. Like, this guy is packing something there. I don't know exactly what it is, but I could hazard a guess. Maybe it's just a robe, and that's just my my perverse mind, I don't know, but I feel like there's a disconnect from a sort of sexual connection and emotional or physical connection at this time. All the work that you've been doing, this is what I love. You have been doing all this work and focusing on this relationship and putting effort there. It looks like it's going to pay off so far. Why don't we clear it up and see what's going on? Okay, let's just get to the nature of the 8 of Swords. Why do you feel restricted? Why is this mind game of feeling powerless in this relationship? Why is that kind of so big right now for you, basically? What is the 8 of Swords? In other words, for goodness sake. Queen of Wands in reverse. It could be a lack of confidence on your part, and you're not feeling physically yourself anymore. You're not feeling these sort of vital confidence, sex appeal, and like warmth, and you're just disconnected slightly from yourself. And maybe it's hard for you to address that with the person that you're dealing with. Like, hey honey, I'm just not feeling myself right now. Please don't take it personally, but I'm just not in the mood to connect the way I was before. I don't know, something like that. Queen of Wands also could be a third party person that isn't really welcome in this situation, that you are feeling you have thoughts about, or you're feeling like, oh, I need to talk to my person about this other person. Now that doesn't need to be like a third party person as in an affair or anything like that, just a person that's kind of unwanted in this relationship, directly or indirectly. So to me it seems like a conversation probably needs to take place around another person for whatever reason, or around your own lack of self-confidence, Capricorn. Let's put these back and keep going. Okay, so looking at the 3 of Swords, how will this go? The 3 of Swords, what kind of truth needs to be revealed? What needs to be said? This is going to be the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe some of you are experiencing money worries or issues with your finances and your kind of estate right now, and everything that you've gained and everything that you've worked towards. You may be feeling like you need to tell your person that I've made a bad investment. I've sold our house and we're homeless, right? Maybe not as dramatic as that, but something to the nature of that you've been mixed up with something that isn't really something that you're necessarily pleased with, or you wish had gone differently or better, and that might be just something that you need to tell your person about. Alternatively, you may feel like your person has like lost the run of themselves in terms of spending or their direction, and you want to kind of like say it in the most gentle way possible, like, are you okay? Do you need some help like managing managing your finances, managing your life, basically. Well, no better person to ask than a Capricorn, right? Okay, so that could be what that's all about. The Justice card. So this is the big decision that you're weighing up right now, Capricorn. Let's have a look at it. And we've got the Magician in reverse. Okay, so with the Magician in reverse, there is a layer of deception here that I'm starting to see emerge. You're maybe not being fully honest, and these energies are interchangeable, so that might apply to your person rather, but somebody is not being fully honest about the decisions they're making, and they're pretty big ones. Two major arcana cards here, Justice, Magician in reverse, or I think that you're sort of feeling right now that you can't be fully honest in a bigger way. Like there's something that you should be being honest about, or maybe it's them. And there is a layer of deception when the Magus reverses, and you're not revealing things, but you kind of feel like you have to, but so far you have not. Okay, so let's have a look at where you have kind of, why Capricorn? Something from your past, I believe, has maybe discouraged you from being fully honest in this current relationship, and you've learned that sometimes it's better to keep things hidden, better in terms of like short-term results, that maybe I won't say this, maybe I'll keep this to myself and close off about it. It's easier than facing like maybe some sort of a reaction that you're dreading from the other person. The Star in reverse. All these reversals. So yeah, I mean, there is some sort of a past setback where you had put all your kind of eggs in one basket, and you had like really high hopes for something in the past, and when you revealed a certain part of yourself to somebody in the past, they didn't react in a loving way or hold space for you or any understanding. Okay, so that's why it's maybe for some so difficult to be honest or just upfront about what it is on your mind right now, or something bigger that's going on. Because with this person from the past, you maybe even felt like, oh gosh, we almost made it, we were kind of perfect for each other, but fundamentally I don't know if you could fully open up to this person, and this doesn't seem to be the same person you're dealing with now. It seems like it's something from your past that's influencing how you behave in this current relationship. Yes, the Six of Cups, something from the past. Six of Cups in reverse. This is a card of nostalgia and memories and people and connections from our past. It's reversed, so it seems to me like that was something that you now look back on as, well, I guess it didn't come to full fruition in some ways, but I'm sure there's a lot to learn from that, okay? So let's see, bringing it back now to your current relationship, and something from the past in this current relationship has really been worked through recently. Let me clear up the Eight of Coins for you now, Capricorn. Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay, so yeah, I mean, there was another person. I have two Queen energies coming through reversed. Maybe one or more people chiming in, giving their 2 cents where it was not needed, and it's caused problems for you. People interfering with the relationship. I see the Queen of Swords as quite an interferer, busybody, nosy kind of energy. That's the kind of teacher that you used to have in school that stops you on the street and asks you really invasive questions. Somebody that's just like, get your nose out of our relationship and our business, please, because you've been trying to focus, but somebody is there in your ear, Capricorn, telling you otherwise, that, oh, this isn't going to work, or just kind of being sneaky. Okay, maybe you know who that is. Maybe they're working a little bit more like the Magician in reverse too, behind the scenes. Okay, going forward, it looks like there's a possibility for a deeper connection here with the Two of Cups. Let me clear this card up. the Six of Swords, we are upright again and moving forward with some more calm paced direction. And so we're chilling out now a little bit in this relationship, and we are moving on from things. Not to say that there isn't a lot of worry on your mind around this relationship now, but as the weeks are starting to progress into October, I do feel like you're transitioning away from the stresses that have passed a little bit more. Okay, that's good. Two of Cups, Six of Swords together, like to see that. Knight of Swords, so you know you need to do this, okay? And that doesn't make it any easier, feeling this pressure of urgency, like if I don't act now, somebody else might. If I don't speak up now, I might lose this person, or somebody else will reveal to them what I haven't yet. Knight of Swords, let's look. The Five of Swords. Oh, Five of Wands, my bad. Okay, so that's a little bit of argy-bargy conflict. Nothing too serious. With the Knight of Swords, it can get a little heated though, and angry words can be spoken. So you're probably anticipating some sort of a quarrel about this, and some sort of tensions, obstacles, and annoyance to occur around the situation. You are tense right now, Capricorn, and you are preparing for battle. Okay, let's see. Your person is also deciding about things, like they're not fully sure either, and maybe, you know, they're sensing from you that there's like a lack of I don't know, a lack of certainty about them. Okay, so let's have a look. Two of Coins, and this is more about your person's energy I'm picking up on. Ace of Cups, beautiful energy, beautiful. My favorite Ace of Cups I've ever seen. Oh, it's so dreamy. Ace of Cups is a wonderful card of the possibility for this Two of Cups. We've gone from the Two of Cups, Ace of Cups, one after another. So the person you're dealing with absolutely has their heart open to you, and definitely wants to keep the doors open, and wants to keep this love afloat, basically. Like this little boat here, it's the same boat in the Six of Swords. Sail away together to a better place is what this person would offer you. It's okay, Capricorn, they may say, our future doesn't have to determine, or like our future is not determined necessarily by what's going on right now. This person, I think, would happily still remain in the kind of bliss of this relationship with you. Okay, so if that's any comfort, I don't know, but let's have a look at the Sun card, what you're hoping for. What does Capricorn want? Apart from fun and happiness and laughter again in this relationship, what do they really, really want? Or alternatively, what is their biggest fear around this relationship? Let's have a look. Temperance. That's a hope to me. Temperance is a beautiful card of intimacy, flow, harmony. Okay, so you want all these things again. You just want to be able to connect to this person again. Sorry, Capricorn, there's a little noise in the background. I hope it's not distracting. But you do hope for intimacy and flow to be restored, and you just want to be able to talk to that person again the way you used to. You just want to be able to be honest and open. That was never a problem for you before. And the reason it may be a problem is, Capricorn, you're building something up in your head so much, the Eight of Swords. And perhaps there really is something that you need to be honest about, to come out clean about. But for me, it looks like the intention is there for this to still be able to be resolved. Sun card and the Temperance, again, two major arcanas. You have huge and high hopes for this relationship's balance to be restored. And not only the balance to be restored, maybe there has been too much of the not fun things, and yeah, that's what's happening here. The Ten of Cups, outcome for this relationship reading. And this is going to be the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, but also the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. So that is an indicator for an upward swing of events. The Ten of Cups and Wheel of Fortune, beautiful together. The only thing that's kind of a block here or holding back is something to do with finances or like security, and like you're worried about your security in this relationship. Capricorn, love and relationship reading. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon.